Hi guys, it's Philip again, and today we are going to start second cash prize season. First season I managed to win. I was very lucky because now I have pretty good chances to get a playoff in the end. But what's going on today? Today I'm going to show you the best, the most popular, the most unbreakable deck from previous season. It's Frozen Vortex. Here I'd like to make a special mention of CoachSebastien, that's the creator of that deck, because not going to lie, he's the only reason why Frozen are so popular in the room. And that's going on all the fucking cash prizes. Due to him, we got ban of freeze cash before. If I'm correct, it was during third cash prize season, probably during the last one. But yeah, he likes the duo so much, and all the time he's making some duos with Frozen, and that duo is going to be very popular. And yeah, our last season was same. He made the deck, and for example, during the last day of the season, especially during the last hours of the season, we had like full room of that deck. The only change in the deck which I made from his one, it's Ivy changed Loki to TV because I feel like TV is good enough to be in deck. Due to his ability, he's able to give us sometimes direct possibilities. So yeah, in my opinion, it's very strong card and important. So the first round, honestly I don't see any sense in using any pills, but at the same time if I'm taking the round with Sealing, most likely I'm going to take a win. So for example I'm playing like 2 pills Sealing, if I'm taking a round versus for example Maya, I am going to have a direct after the first round, just because after his cat are not able to get my Forgotten. Okay, he will have a chance to get my Forgotten, but most likely he will not have such possibility. So what's going on now? I have won the round, that's why I decided to play 2 pills, because I was not sure that he is going to hold Maya, and yes, he decided to don't hold Maya, he holded Hulk Gladius, we made say damage. Now, for example, I even able to hold TV, and I'm just going to play an enormous split. If he spent 1 pill, it's direct win already. He decided to play 0 pills, so we are going to have an enormous split, because I just need to take 1 more round. So I'm starting, for example, with Forgotten. How much of pills he is able to spend in Maya? Only 2 pills. Only 2, oh sorry, only 1 pill. Only 1 pill in Maya. So I have a split with 2 pills Forgotten. If he is playing, if you want to cover that split, he is able to spend 3 pills in maximum in Maya. 3 pills in maximum. So I'm able to play 3 pills Forgotten. If he's thinking that I'm making 3 pills Forgotten split, he is able to play only 4 pills Maya. So most likely, if I'm playing 4 pills Forgotten, he needs to play 6 pills Maya. Now we need to calculate what will be with ADN Sanya. So the amount of attack mode will be 21. 12 from bonus and 9 from an ability. 21 attack mode. So for example I'm playing like 4 pills for Jotun as I said before, and to cover that split he need to play 4 pills Sanya. If he's playing 5 pills Sanya, okay, so he have a chance to win that fight, but he need to make only PP. So most likely it's something like 1 out of 8. I don't want to calculate anything more, I'm just going to play 4 pills for Jotun split. But yeah, it's so hard to him to get the split, I just don't have enough time to make an explanation, but yeah. I had so much splits here, and it's almost impossible to him to get it. By the way, he decided to cover split, or no, probably he tried to cover my Fury. Fury was pointless here just because 7 damage was enough, but it is what it is. So yeah, we are just taking a win now. We are just taking a win now. But let's be honest, the first fight was pretty hard to my opponent. His deck is not too good, is not perfect, and also his hand was pretty weak. So yeah, we took a win. By the way, I'm playing now first 5 games. The first game I decided to not show you just because probably as you were able to see on the screen, uh, I just got a timeout. So yeah, I decided to start the video from the second game. So the second game versus Stark. Stark is a nice Z-Palace player. Uh, so yeah, probably it's not an easy fight for us, but let's see how it will be. So how he is going to start? Most likely he is going to play with Obel. The main task is to understand how we need to answer. We have Tank, but at the same time Tank is so good even in the next rounds. He is so good versus Pere Fururi and versus Bo. But what will be if I'm taking the first round? What will be if I'm taking the first round? I'm making 5 damage. For example, I'm taking a round with Tank. After, most likely I'm going to hold Expanse. Okay, so if I'm playing something like 4 pills tank, it will be pretty cool for me. Yeah, the main task is to understand how much pill he is playing. Definitely there is no sense in Odin. Okay, for example, I'm just going to play 4 pills tank, and let's take a look how he is answering. 4 pills tank, 2 pills Obel. Most likely now we are able to take a win. For example, I'm starting with Expense. He need to spend at least 1 pill. Okay. And most likely he need to spend 1 pill in Perefururi. Because if he is playing with another card, it's definitely direct win for me, right? I've made now 5 damage. Okay, probably not. He's able to play with Perandei, for example, 1 pill Perandei after he's starting with Perefururi, and I need to play with Forjotan. He is making 4 damage, 5 plus 4, and in that case, Stevie is going to play versus Bo. And I'm going to make only 3 damage instead of 6. So yeah, there is some possibilities that 5. I'm making 7, he's making 4. No, most likely he don't have any chances just because it will be enough for me to win the round with Forjotan. For example, he's playing 1 pill Sphere Fururi versus Expanse. 1 pill Sphere Fururi versus Expanse. After he is starting, for example, with... Yeah, so he definitely need to play now with Sphere Fururi, and he need to make a PP. And he's not able to spend more than 2 pills, because if I'm playing 2 pills and he's playing 3 pills, it's direct win anyway. So he having a chance with playing Sphere Fururi and some pills. Right. So I'm just going to play it safe. If I'm taking the round versus another card, for example versus Perandei, it's definitely enough to me to get a win after, just because I have an ability with Stevie. So for example, he's playing like Perandei 1 pill. After, for example, he's starting with Perefururi, I am playing with Forjotan, he's making 4 damage. And after I'm playing with Stevie. And he's making even with Fury, which will be impossible to do, 4 damage. 4 plus 4 is 8, and I'm making more damage, 5 plus 4. But now he understood that he need to play with Perefururi, and I will play it safe. Because, as I said, even if he is making PP, in that round he don't have any chances. Just because I will get back 2 pills, and it will be enough for me to take a round with Forjotan. So yeah, good first round, calculated second round, and we managed to get a direct win. Also about Expanse, honestly, on the beginning, when I saw that Cole decided to ban Tank T, that's the card with 8-4 base stats and plus 4 attack, I choose that it's nerf, just because I choose that definitely Tank T is better than Expanse. But on the practice, sometimes, due to having such card, you are able to make nice mind games, just because sometimes you will be able to understand what your opponent is able to do and what he isn't able to do. So yeah, Expanse is a nice card, especially as a plus 5. Let's see, will we get some nerfs in that deck, because yeah, as coach said, there is a probability that they are going to ban something or they are going to rework something. So the next fight, we are getting very good hand, even due to the fact of the c1 hand. It's nothing for us just because we have very good chances here. So the main task is to understand how we are going to start. Most likely I just want to hold Xodus. Of course it's risky just because probably he is going to spend low amount of pills, but I have a plan, and my plan is pretty easy. It's just holding Xodus, playing a lot of pills in Krompach, and most likely getting direct win. Because that guy have very low amount of damage. Okay, not too low, but definitely low amount of damage that I have. So yeah, the plan is just to hold Xodus, hope that he's going to play something like 3 or 4 pills. After we are playing with Krompach in a lot of pills, and we are playing after with Expanse, and we are taking a win. That's the plan for that fight. But let's see how he is going to start. I'll see a very interesting cat in the deck is Xodus, just because Xodus was not too popular. But yeah, in that particular deck, I feel like Xodus is even better than Dragon. But yeah, it's kinda relative, depends on the matchups, because definitely there is probability then in some matchups Dragon will be better. So what's going on here? He decided to play with Dodger. Wow, one pill. Definitely unexpected, and definitely after that first round my opponent have changes. So what's going on now? I need to take a round with Krompach, and if my opponent is going to win the second round, I'm going to suck. And it will be only my mistake that I decided to hold Xodus. Because yeah, I chose that he is going to play at least 3 pills, but he decided to play only one, so 2 pills Xodus was perfect. So now let's try to understand what's going on here. For example, I'm just playing with Krompach, and what will be if I'm expecting 0 pills even. For example, I'm playing 6 pills Krompach. I will have 7 pills. To cover 7 pills is in Expanse, he will need to spend 6 pills in Tasty. And in that case, I'm getting back 5 pills in Sieving. 5 pills in Sieving is not enough to beat 4 pills in Embellis. So yeah, most likely I need to play 5 pills Krompach, and after I'm just going to play full pills Expanse. Now let's try to check what will be. He is holding, we are playing 5 pills, we will have 8 pills. I'm playing full pills Expanse, he need to play 7 pills Tasty, 7 minus 7 is 3 pills. Embellis in 3 pills. Embellis in 3 pills is not able to cover Sieving in 6. So yeah, Krompach 5 is my direct win. I'm just going to try to take a direct. But as I said, if he's taking that round, I'm going to suck. But no, he decided to hold, so we are just taking a direct. Because now, even if he is making, for example, Tasty Fury, it means nothing just because I'm able to make in that case 7 Fury. If he just playing 7 pills Tasty, I will have enough pills to beat his Embellis, because I have 6 pills, which is enough to beat 3 pills in Embellis. So yeah, now it's just a direct. But yeah, probably was much safer to play some pills in Xodus, at least to play 2 pills, especially since he decided to play 1 pill. But yeah, it was very hard to my opponent to do anything here, just because I had much bigger amount of damage, so he need to be perfect. And in the first round he was, but in the second he probably chose that I'm going to hold Sieving, but I just decided to take a direct win. So yeah, this deck is not hard to use, and if you're just able to calculate your directs, most likely you will be able to get wins. So nice, let's make another fight, probably the last one. By the way, I got only 24 points from that fight, but due to Expanse I got 29, which is pretty nice. So my next opponent is Ulrich Mazina, that's the guy which I got as my first fight, but he forfeited. So yeah, now we have another chance to play with him. So now the main task is to understand how we need to play the first round. There is a probability that he is going to play with Hatis, but the main task is to understand, do we need to cover that Hatis or not. So I'm just going to play safe, for example, 4 pills expense. Just because there is probability that, for example, he is going to hold Aditya, why not? Definitely I'm not expecting Torkan. If he's going to play with Hatis, yes, there is a probability that he's going to cover, but everything will be fine for us, just because we have a lot of damage in our other cats. So yeah, let's see how he is going to start. Also, there is a probability that he is going to answer with Eok, just because that's good cat to answer. But Aditya is nice as well, just because Aditya will have +8 attack mod. So I will need to spend 2 more pills to beat it. So let's see how our opponent is going to play. Probably he is going to play, for example, 1 pills Aditya to cover 2 pills expense. That's a possibility as well. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. So my opponent decided to play with Hatis. Now the main task is to understand in how much pills he is going to play. But anyway, I will get back my pills. Okay, he decided to play say pills, so most likely after that first round we are going to have direct wins. But let's see, probably I'm not right. Because most likely he is going to start with Torkan. If Torkan is making his ability, definitely it will be more than playable for my opponent. Especially since he have Eok versus Krompach. So 6 damage, 7 damage. So if he's starting with Torkan, the main task is to understand how much pills he is going to play. For example, I'm playing with 2 pills Steven, he is answering with 4 pills Torkan. He will get back 3 pills. But it's only 8, and I will have 8 in my Krompach. So in that case, I will have a possibility to win the round with my Krompach. And it will be definitely more than enough. So yeah, most likely saving 2 pills is the best play here for the second round. And the only way how he's able to have any questions will be to hold Torkan or to play 1 pills Torkan. If I'm taking both rounds with expense and sieving, after he will be able to make 6 damage with the Oak. Why I'm saying 6? Because I have -1 life, and in the bonus of Eok there is +1 life. So he will make 6 damage and 0 damage with Aditya because of due to an ability of TV. And Ivy made 7, so he will need to make a Fury. So yeah, now I'm just going to play 2 pills Steven. If I'm winning the round, he still have some chances. If he's winning the round, I am getting a direct win. Okay, he have played 2 pills, I have played 2 pills. He made a PP, but that PP doesn't help him at all. Just because now I have a possibility to play Krompach full pills. He is not able to win my Krompach just because his Aditya will have 72 plus 10, it's 82. And my Krompach have 19. 90. Nice. So we made good first round, we have calculated our second round. And yeah, we got a direct win after the second round. As I said, he had only possibility to get changes if he is playing 0 or 1 pills Torkan. But he made a PP. On the first view, it's pretty cool for him, but it doesn't work at all. Nice. And let's play the last one. As you're able to see, it's pretty easy for the moment to play with that deck. Especially when we are getting expense, we are getting so much points. But yeah, seems like the last fight will be the hardest fight, because we got very weak hand. But here, in my opinion, due to the fact that we have TV instead of Loki, probably it will be easier to win that fight with only 2 cards. So my opponent decided to start with Yoshida. Definitely, that's the worst card in his hand, and most likely he is going to hold Yoshida. But the worst part, there is no sense in taking a win with Ftank or Expanse. The only play which I could make here is 7-1, but now we need to understand, is it good play or not? Because most likely, in the next round I'm going to play with Ftank. So for example, I'm playing 0 pills Sin, he's playing 0 pills Yoshida. After I'm starting with Ftank. Most likely he is going to answer with Dark Askai. I'm making 5 damage before he made 3 damage, so I will have 2 more. But after he is just starting with Fall, and even if I'm making Fury Expanse, I'm not able to take a win, because I will make 5 plus 3, it's 8. And he is going to make 3 plus 5 as well, just because Futoshi Fury 8 minus 3 from TV. So yeah, if we want to take a win here, there is a sense to take the first round with 7. So we are playing Violent Pill 7, he decided to hold Yoshida, we are taking the first round. Cool. In the second round we are going to start with Ftank, because as I said, he need to play with Dark Sky. But now the main task is to understand in how much pills he is going to play. What will be if we are playing 6 pills Ftank and he is just holding Dark Sky? We are making 5 damage, plus 1, it's 6. So yeah, he will just need to win both rounds. He have such possibility, that's the worst part. So now we need to understand, do we want to take a risk with 6 pills Ftank or not? I feel like that we should. Just because I feel like that my opponent will fear that I able to play something like 3 pills Tank, and after I will be able to win another round, just because 8 pills in Expense will be enough to get enough pills back if he is taking the third round. So yeah, I'm going to take a risk with 6 pills Tank, but as I said, it's very, very risky. Just because if he is playing now 0 pills Dark Sky, I'm just going to have direct loss. He decided to play 3 pills Dark Sky, so yeah, he just decided to cover my direct win. But now, you know what I'm not thinking about? Yes, I didn't chew about my fucking TV. I didn't chew about my fucking TV. Now we have just a 50. We have just a 50 because I'm stupid. Not going to lie, I'm stupid. Because I forgot that TV have a minimum in an ability, and I got plus lives with Tank. So yeah, now we just have a 50. Of course, most likely I will play Tank 6 anyway, just because there is a huge chance that he is going to play with 5 pills Dark Sky, why not? But now yeah, I have just a 50. And I feel like he is not going to cover my TV. I feel like he is going to cover my Fury, so he is going to play 3 pills and fall. Yes. Probably he didn't sure about that as well, by the way. So yeah, we got a win. Our hand was so bad, and also we forgot to explain one thing, and I lost that thing from my head as well. But good part that I've understood it in the third round, not after. So yeah, with that deck, I got 5 straight wins in a row. Of course, it's 6 wins, but the first one was just a timeout. So I hope that you enjoyed that video. I hope that you will like it. Show me some activity in comments, write what you want to see. And yes, have a nice day. Bye bye.